We are talking about the most anticipated movie of the year, although it is still only February. We're talking about 50 Shades of Grey, and we've got two movie experts joining us to give their take on what they thought of the movie. We've got JP and we've got Sean, the movie jerks. Okay, JP, what'd you think?
I was bored.
You can't be bored at 50 Shades of Grey.
That's what I was sad by. Like, this is a movie about sex, and I was yawning. We had 7 audible yawns around us. Like, I was counting people's yawns. That's how bored I was.
Sean, you couldn't have been bored. This is the highly anticipated movie, 50 Shades of Grey. It's about bondage, S&M, and you were yawning.
This is actually the second time I've seen this film. It was originally called Secretary with James Spader and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Check that out. It's much better.
It is.
It is.
All right. Disappointed? Or is this a movie that has fallen victim to its own hype?
I think it will fall victim to its own hype, but I also think the hype is going to get its money. So people are not going to suffer from it.
And it's already breaking a record. Tell us about it.
It's already broken. Well, it's actually sold out more for pre-ticket sales for Valentine's Day. Broken all the records like 2 weeks ago before it even, it was close to coming out.
So is this a sort of a man-woman thing? Because I didn't mind the movie. I thought it was sort of harmless fantasy, and I kind of liked the books. I thought it was very similar to Twilight, with fewer fangs and more full frontal nudity. But do you think there's a difference between the sexes, that women may like it better than you guys?
Well, first off, Twilight is not a ringing endorsement for this film by any stretch of the imagination.
But it certainly was popular.
It certainly was popular, but a lot of horrible things are popular. The thing is, I believe, it'll definitely make its money, but, and there is a difference between the way guys see it and the way women see it. A lot of the stuff, Christian Grey just seemed to be a really cheesy, frightening stalker dude. That's all he was to me.
You too?
He was dull to me. I was hoping he would have some, he's supposed to have some charisma as this guy who has so much power, and but it could have been because he's hiding his Irish accent, but every time he delivered a line, I was going, oh, okay, he's not that great. He's handsome. I even had a crush. I was blushing seeing him take off his shirt, but other than that, he was dull.
Let's talk about how racy this movie is. I know you guys said that you were yawning, but it was bordering on softcore. For a mom who normally sees cartoons and live-action princess movies, this is more flesh than I've seen, in a long time.
That's a very thin border. It's going to be, I guarantee you this, there's going to be a theater full of cougars one time sitting there watching, going, done that, done that, done that. He cried when I suggested that. They will be that bored with this film.
Well, I don't know. It was already banned from Malaysia because they said it was too X-rated.
And was it?
I don't think it was. No. We watch some of the worst things, and people throw at us all the worst movies for the movie jerks. So this was mild for us.
But people were talking about how this glorifies violence against women. This was sort of like a big snuff film, a lot of hype, a lot of anger, even some judgment for people who were going to see it or who liked the books. It's almost shameful. I feel ashamed that I liked the movie and I liked the books.
There are books out there that actually teach lousy men how to do all the proper steps to pick up women, and he was quoting off stuff in this. It was almost as if this is was written from those books. So when I was reading this, watching it, I was going, well, he's kind of exactly like those creeps in the bars.
So did you find it that glorified violence against women? Is this a bad movie to watch?
I don't think it glorifies violence against women because Christian Grey turns out to be a wimp in the end. Yeah. Generally, the female lead is much stronger than he is, so she dominates him, basically. Sorry if I spoiled it. I don't think you can spoil this film.
Because it already was bad from the start, you're saying. Atrocious? So do you guys
no, not
do
atrocious.
Popcorns or thumbs up or thumbs down? How would you rate this?
I wish it was atrocious. I wish I could actually badmouth it more, but it was just dull.
I'd give this 5 yawns out of 6.
Yeah. 5 yawns out of 6? That seems
that's being generous. I'd give it 6 yawns out of 6.
Solid 6
people were yawning, and it was becoming everyone was yawning and yawning because other people were yawning. It was like I was dozing off. It really was.
And it wasn't just men.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks so much for your rousing endorsement of 50 Shades of Grey. There you have it.